I'm Weekley and I'm here with G Lopes. G, what's going on today?
Well, Vicky, we're back for another video, but this time I have a bit of a PSA before we can actually begin. So, I'm actually going to take this off, Vicky, so I can actually have conversations with people. All right, everybody, listen. The past few days, the past few weeks, it seems like everybody's been having a lot of issues with putting these masks on. Today, Vicky and I are going to talk about prayer in particular. Father Abe is on retreat. Vicky's going to tell us a little bit about that. But one of the things Father Abe is asking us to do is to have prayer intentions for one another. How do we pray for each other? And Vicky and I are going to share that with you today. One of the ways that we can pray for each other, but actually carry out some of that act of charity, is to just wear the mask in public. Listen, it's not a conspiracy. It doesn't infringe on your right. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, like, what the thought process is. It's just to keep each other safe. We want to make sure, if we want to go out, if we want to go back to church, if we want to do all those things, just wear the mask. It's really not that big of a deal. Vicky's is very fashionable. Mine is just a neutral color. It's not that big of a deal. You just put it on. Oh my gosh, that's it. The only thing that sucks is if you have glasses, you fog up. But you know what? You get used to it. Please wear your mask. I know we all want to get out of here, but listen, we're not going to be able to do much of anything if we can't flatten this curve. So let's take care of one another. Put the mask on. Vicky, how are you today?
Gee, I'm doing great. That was a wonderful PSA. You really could, you might have a future in advertisements.
Yeah, I don't think so. A few minutes ago, you just told me how honest I am, and I think I would hurt a lot of people's feelings.
No, but you forgot the part. Yes, you're very honest, but it's a breath of fresh air. When people like to talk a little stuff. So, but you don't. So yeah, maybe. Good. It's good to that. Oh, wait, I put my glasses back on. You're right.
Here go my glasses back on. So, Vicky, tell us where Father Abe is this week.
So, Father Abe's actually on retreat at Don Bosco Prep. When he comes off retreat, if you don't follow him on Instagram, he's gonna have a special treat of who he met on retreat. Yeah, we gotta.
That's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you guys follow it. Yeah, so Father Abe's on retreat, and one thing that he asked us to do is to reach out to Salesian family and also the general population to see if anybody has any prayer intentions. So I think as of yesterday when we first announced this, so we're recording on a Tuesday because the 4th of July is this Friday, or it's on Saturday, and we're observing it on Friday, so the office is closed. So I think there was like 20 or 25 intentions, like just off the first day.
Yeah, we got
so many. More keep coming. So that's definitely great. So I think one of the questions that Father Abe wants us to answer for you all is really to share with you guys how we pray for you guys. So I'm a little, almost like the same way with Father Abe. So I'll ask for prayer intentions, but usually people have like the same kind of intentions. So like I pray for people just by name. That's something that I've been doing for a while now. So like if you've asked for prayer intentions, I just remember your name. I have a place where I store everybody's name, and I just pray your name, and I just make sure like I'll say like, Lord, please carry this person in your in a special way for whatever his or her intentions may be, both old and new, and then I just kind of go, because I'm not going to remember everybody's like specific one.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
If there's something that's happening, like for example with Father Abe's sister, like I'll pray like, please keep Father Abe's sister because of what's going on, then I'll do that. But for the most part I keep it very general, just so I don't miss anybody or miss anything. But I think the Lord knows our heart. He hears our hearts. He knows before we even ask. So I try to keep it like that. How do you offer intentions? Yeah. Or how do you pray for people who ask you to pray for them?
So especially when I'm on retreat, I use my journal a lot.
That's right.
So I love my journal for writing things in. And then just in the position that I am, right? So being the program coordinator on the retreats, I like get to know the core team and the young team really well. And so there are things like that I'll ask on retreat for, like, I'll ask for prayers for that specific thing. Like if I think a young person needs to grow in their confidence, or, like being more open or vulnerable or things like that, or just like if they're sharing things about their family. So there are things that like from what I know, I pray for, but then I do the same thing. Like there's a specific moment in the Mass where I really offer a lot of prayer intentions. and it's during the consecration. For me, it's a beautiful part of Mass and one of the highest parts of Mass. So right there when it is the but like when the gifts are being changed, right? Like I feel like the way that I think about it is I'm laying the intentions down on the altar, sure. Asking God to like transform their lives as well. So that's kind of the way I do it. I definitely do have the same people that I pray for, like in routine, kind of the same, like in our morning meetings, you know, we ask for prayer intentions and things like that. And that's how I like continually pray for really general things. But yeah, like specific prayers like that for sure. I really like to journal them down because I like to see how God changes them. Like when I go back and I'm like, okay, God like really worked through that.
Thank you. Well, listen, that is our video for this week. Nice, short, and quick. And I'm sure a few of you are like, why can't it be like this every week? Well, you want to know something? It just can't. It has to be long, all right? I want to give out a special shout out to two in particular, Father John Langdon and Father Sisika. We are, Vicky and I were both at the ordination. It's actually one of the few times that I've been back in church that I received the Eucharist. So when I received the Eucharist, I very much received it on behalf of everybody else. I don't know what the theology is about that, to be honest with you. But I hope that the Lord considers that. So very, very happy that the two of them said yes. So in the same way that I hope that you guys say yes to what the Lord is calling you right now by putting on mask, I hope that you also consider whatever yes that the Lord is calling you to vocation-wise, just like Father Sisika and Father Langdon. So congratulations to the two of them. I'm very excited to see where the two of you go on with your priest journey. And I'm super excited for Sisika in a special way because we work with him closely. So we're really excited to see how that takes him. Vicky, I hope you have prepared shout outs. Who are you going to shout out today?
I'm shouting out our future priests, God willing. We have Deacon Steve, Deacon Craig, and Deacon Lenny. So we have our 3 deacons that are up and coming. So just please keep them in prayer. And also just thank you, to them and to God for the witness of their lives and the things that they're doing, the good that they'll bring to our Salesian family and our church. So
Sure. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Again, it's a shorter video, so don't get used to it. If you enjoy our videos, please click to subscribe. Make sure the notifications are on. And whenever we go ahead and put one of these out, make sure you watch, share. That's how we get a ton of support for this. Next week, Vicky and I are taking a break. We are not going to shoot a video next week. What we do is we're assessing these videos. So we're going to send out a survey. And please let us know what you think. This is my favorite line. If we ask you a question, what do you like about it? Please don't tell me everything. Now that I say it, somebody's going to do it. Just like with the whole like thumbs up,
thumbs down.
The thumbs down turd. Yeah, I'll pray for you. So I want to make sure that you guys just give us as much feedback as we possibly can, because we are going to continue this for a little bit longer because of the COVID and quarantine, and what our mission is a little changed this year because of schools not necessarily knowing if they're going to go back in session or not. So please take the survey, and yeah, that's it for me. My name is G. That's Victoria, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.